acupuncture, like pressure points and finger holding that you can do throughout the day to see if hopefully that kind of helps you get through these crazy times. So you're going to be seeing me kind of scroll through some things, but it's my laptop with the information, okay? So we're going to be starting with a practice, which is a simple way to reconnect with our inner wisdom and transform any strong feelings that we're feeling, either now or, again, you can use this any other time that you feel comfortable. We often become or are very judgmental to our feelings, whether a feeling is really good, this is a good feeling, or this is a really bad feeling. And I challenge you to kind of allow yourself to disconnect, whether to judge your feelings, and just kind of recognize them as wise messages that are from your body and being guided. It's kind of a response. Our body's just responding to either challenges or dangers or people in our environment. So just recognizing feelings and emotions as a natural way occurring, and then kind of recognizing them, and hopefully these things will allow you to these skills will allow you to kind of process them. So sometimes we have energy that's blocked or locked into parts of our body, and hopefully this can help release those blockages. So we're going to be starting with our finger holds. So holding each finger for several minutes while breathing slowly and deeply can release a balance of pent-up feelings. So you can start with your thumb, just kind of holding your thumb like this, just really tight, really snug with one hand like this. Holding your hand like this, your thumb. For a few people recommend 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, and just kind of taking a deep breath in and out as you're holding your thumb. It kind of reminds me of when we're babies, cuando somos niños chiquitos y bebés, and we're kind of like sucking on our own thumb, and it's kind of a comforting. So it kind of holds the same kind of idea. And then you would move on to your other fingers as well. So if you hold on to your thumb, it really responds to the ideas of tears, grief, sadness, emotional pain, and then hold your thumb to transform your grief to wisdom and compassion. And then we're going to be switching to our index finger, which usually holds a lot of fear, panic, and terror, which some of us may be feeling right now. So if you hold the index finger, you're able to transform these feelings and emotions to courage, and clarity for action. So if you just go ahead and take your hand again, and hold your index finger, and you hold it really tightly and snug, and you take those deep breaths as you're doing it, in, out, and sometimes people, when they release their breath, they like making sound, and that feels really good. So do whatever feels good to you. And then next we're going to be doing it with our middle finger. We're going to be taking our hand and holding it really snug and tight, taking a deep breath, and our middle finger holds a lot of anger, rage, and resentment. So we're going to hold this finger to transform our rage to focus, action, and passion. So go ahead and grab that middle finger and take those deep breaths as well. Again, it's recommended to hold each finger for about 2 or 3 minutes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. For those of you who are just joining us, we're doing finger holds. It's like a skill that you can do whenever you're feeling either rage, anxiety, or stress. Our fingers hold different kinds of feelings and emotions. Whether for the sake of this exercise, we're not judging our feelings either good or bad. They're just feelings that our body is kind of warning us and responding to the environment around us. And these are just skills or little exercises you can do at home when you're feeling anxious. So next we're going to be doing our ring finger. And our ring finger holds anxiety, preoccupation, and nervousness. And we're going to be holding our ring finger really, really tight and snug with our other hand, and taking a deep breath in and out. And then your little pinky finger. So this one holds a lot of low self-esteem and victimhood. So if you want to go ahead and hold your little friend and hold a small finger to transform those emotions to self-esteem and empowerment, especially in this time. So go ahead and hold your pinky finger. And deep breath out. All right, and you would obviously do the same thing with your other hand. So you can rewatch this video again. These live videos stay up for 24 hours, and I'll be downloading it and posting it later on IG Live TV, so you can rewatch it. Feel free to take notes or just be present and take mental notes and refer to this video later. So then we are going to, the last one, we're going to hold out all of our fingertips together like this. And your ankles, if you are sitting in a chair, if you're able to, go ahead and cross your ankles. And hold your fingertips like this and hold them right here at the center near your navel. And sit up straight. And this is more just to ground yourself when you're feeling overwhelmed. So when you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, just kind of go into a room where you feel safe and take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel grounded. Like this or like this, whatever feels more comfortable to your hands. Thank you, Claudia, for joining us. The sun's even peeking out, so that's a great sign. All right, so next we're going to do acupressure points for anxiety, fear, and to support our immune system, which is really important right now. So with the acupuncture points, we're going to press firmly onto the point that I'm going to be mentioning, and then lighten the pressure until you feel a pulsation. And then don't worry if you don't feel any pulsing. Your energy is flowing whether you feel it or not. Adults should press points for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then children need only a minute to clear the points and balance their energy. So for those of you who are just joining us, we just finished doing our finger holding that helps with like grief, fear, and anxiety, and you can watch this video later on once we post it if you would like to hear that section of the video. And right now we're doing some self-acupuncture techniques to kind of support any anxiety or tension that we're feeling inside of our bodies. If a point is sensitive or painful, this is an indication that it needs gentle pressure to release. So you don't need to press too hard. To enhance the release, just go ahead and take a deep breath in deeply and imagine that you are releasing all your tension and pain. What I like to do in my personal practices is just kind of imagining all that pain and anxiety and fear and stress. And when I take in that deep breath, I'm kind of collecting all of it. And then when I breathe out, I'm shooting it out of my breath. And you can picture it whether you want it to be a bright light or whatever you want it to be, just kind of that represents it's leaving your body. So we'll get started. So fear points are by our arm sockets. So we're going to cross our hands in front of our chest like this. Let me go ahead and take my scarf off. And we're gonna cross our arms in front of our chest like this. And with the fingertips, locate the points in the sensitive areas in the outer part of the upper chest near your arm sockets. The outer part of the upper chest near the arm sockets. And these points help alleviate feelings of fear as well as chest and lung congestion. And these points can also be tapped like a butterfly to calm and soothe oneself. Kind of like your pretty little butterfly in your hand, and your hands are the wings flapping. So again, go ahead and try to find the pulsing of your heart. And if you can't find it, it's okay. You're still kind of channeling that energy. And when you have time later, go ahead and hold those for 2 to 3 minutes. And if you're younger, if you're a child, just 1 minute is fine. All right. Next, we're going to be going to the anxiety points in the outer wrist. So right here on our outer wrist area, we're going to put 2 of our fingers, and we're just going to add that pressure to this pressure point and press down on the outside of the crease of the wrist and down from the small finger, so around here. And again, if you can feel your pulse, cool, and if you can't, it's fine. And then since we're doing it on one side of our body, later on when you do it on your own, it's just always a good practice to do it on the opposite side of your body. And this helps alleviate any kind of anxiety that you might be feeling. Okay. And next, we're going to be going to the elbow points to boost the function of our immune system. And with the index fingertips, press the points on the outer creases of the elbow. So we're just going to do right here, this part of my elbow. I'm just going to be pressing onto that, and this helps with the function of our immune system, which we are very grateful for being super strong right now. Go ahead and press those pressure points. And do 2 to 3 minutes when you have the time to do that. And then the last one we're going to be doing is the chest points to boost the function of our immune system. So we're going to press the points under the heads of the clavicles on both sides of the sternum, so right about here. And that's the pressure point to boost our immune system. Take your deep breath in. And out. Again, 2 to 3 minutes if you're an adult, and 1 minute if you're a child. And that's all I have for today. This was sent to us from a friend. And thank you for joining me this morning. I think it's Wednesday morning. And I'll be here again tomorrow morning at 10:30. Maybe I'll do some stretches, or maybe we'll do another meditation. So if you have any recommendations as to what you'd like to see, feel free to send us a direct message on our FoodWhat page, or just comment below. Thank you so much, and stay tuned. Our friend David's going to be posting a video around 2 o'clock for our recipe and cooking for this week. So get your veggies ready, and then he'll be going live right afterwards as well. I haven't really introduced myself. My name is Lupita, and I'm part of the program team for FoodWhat, and I'm from Watsonville, born and raised. So nice to see some familiar faces joining us and some new ones. And again, if you're a FoodWhat alum, please let us know if you'd be interested in doing one of these for our page. Thank you so much. Have a good day.